Your
Can you
name?
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Jackson Farrell.
All right. So they're going to dismiss after I take a plea on these on the one. They're going to dismiss 11B 65206 23B 814 381, and they're also going to dismiss 11B 65205. And then he's going to plead on 24B 82280, and he's going to have to pay the show cause amounts on the 2 civil infractions. He's going to be able to pay that today, right?
I don't know if he'll be able to pay that today, Your Honor, just due to his financial situation and his disability, Your Honor.
Mr. Farrell,
Yes.
what do you think a judge would think about somebody who hasn't taken care of a 2011 case?
Sir, I was not notified. I moved out 2015 and there was no notifications. I had the same problem when Paul Mendel was the agent for the township too.
All right, so he's going to plead guilty with the plea to be under 7.7 and 1.1 for 3 months, right?
That is correct, Your Honor, with the conditions for him to finish cleaning.
Comply with all township ordinances and permit township officials entry for compliance inspection, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, sir, is that what you want to do?
Yes.
If you plead guilty here, that's, I'll take it under section 771.1 for 3 months. The possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. I'll set terms and conditions. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed at the end of 3 months. Also, as part of this agreement, I'm going to dismiss those 3 cases we just talked about. And then you're going to have to deal with the show causes on 23B 76671 and 23B 82267. It looks like you owe 207 and 213 respectively for a total of 420 on those. Do you understand everything I just said?
Yes, I do.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, bring in your own, use the subpoena powers of court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, hand me an order, please, probation order. All right. Do you have any questions before I ask you how you plead, sir?
Not really. Just, how can I comply with something when I've not been notified of it?
Well, you can comply now. Now you know, right?
Well, yeah, but
Mr. Donnelly, sir?
Mr. Farrell.
Hang on a second. Do you live on Donnelly?
No, I own the property on Donnelly. I live in Adrian.
Well, look, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Well, how can you comply with something when you're not knowledgeable of it?
Mr. Farrell,
Yes, sir.
let me let you in on a secret. I'm just the impartial arbiter here. I'm not about to engage in an argument with you.
Okay, I don't want to argue.
Well, you kind of do. You want to argue. How can I comply with something if I don't know? I don't know what to tell you. They sent it to that address. Did you tell the township where you lived?
I changed my address with the post office.
Well, how long ago?
2015.
You think that's still in effect?
I don't know how long. I don't work for the post office. I don't know how long it works.
Well, if they sent it to your address and the postal forwarding is still going on, you should have received it, right?
Well, I have not received anything.
Well, then maybe you need to go back and you need to make another forwarding change with the post office. I don't know. I don't work for the postal service, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
I agree. I don't work for them either, but
So you want to keep arguing, so I'm going to pass this case and do it another day, or are we going to
Your
be
Honor,
able to
if
take
I
care
may
of
just
this?
have 5 seconds to speak with my client. Mr. Farrell, I had a conversation with
You seem
prior to coming on the
cantankerous
record.
here, and I'm not going to put up with that nonsense. If you want to come in here in person next time, we'll have this conversation face to face. I'm not going to argue with you.
I just want to get this over with so I can move on.
Well, then don't start chirping at me, or I'm going to adjourn this, and you're going to get to drive in here from Adrian or Timbuktu, wherever you are. You got it?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
ready?
I'll take the guilty plea.
Are you ready to proceed, Mr. Farrell?
Yes,
Do you understand everything I've said so far?
yes,
You understand if you plead guilty, we're not going to have a trial. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
yes.
By the way, how did you find out about this case now?
I got a phone call from the township agent. He identified himself as a Brownstown Township police officer.
When did you receive that call?
That was back in January. He asked me, had I received his letters? I told him I have not received any letters. I didn't know anything, and he wouldn't identify what the letters were about, so I had no way of knowing.
Just so you know, if he called you back in January, you didn't show up on this case until you must have hired Mr. Bogard.
Well,
and
there was a Michigan State police officer delivered.
Mr. Farrell, please stop talking right now. Just let the judge talk. Stop interrupting.
There was a Michigan State police officer delivered a summons to the Brownstown home.
Mr. Farrell, stop talking.
Okay.
All right. You understand all your rights?
Yes.
Understand if you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights?
Yes.
To the charge violation of the anti-blight ordinance, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Do you own the property at 22341 Donley in Brownstown Township?
Yes, I do.
Did you own the property there on March 19 of 24?
Yes.
Does anybody else occupy that residence?
My daughter.
And do you agree that as of that date that you violated the anti-blight ordinance as the owner of the property by allowing, or at least there was in the rear yard, piles of trash?
Not trash, sir. It was automotive motors and transmissions.
All right. And do you agree that that was in violation of the ordinance that you're charged with?
I suppose so.
Mr. Farrell, it's yes or no. I'm not going to do this again.
Yes.
Stop arguing.
Did you say yes, sir?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
You're not on probation or parole?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea to that charge. I'm going to dismiss 11B 65206, 23B 814381, 11B 65205. Do you have a good relationship with your daughter? I mean, if she got the letter that was addressed to you, wouldn't she have called you and said, hey, Dad, you got a letter here?
Yes, she would have.
So they just must have mailed it to Arkansas somewhere.
I don't know where.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. And part of this agreement is it's going to be taken under 771.1 so that if you comply with this, the case will be dismissed. You understand that, right?
Yes.
And you understand also the terms are that you have to comply with the township ordinances and permit township officials on the property for a compliance inspection?
Yes.
You agree to that?
Yes.
And you're going to advise your daughter of that, right?
Yes, I will. Are they going to contact me prior to showing up? So, you know, because she's got a big dog there and I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Let me call in Caitlin, please. Let's make sure of that. Good morning. Your name?
Caitlin Coley-Farm, Brownstown Township.
I'm ready to go ahead and sentence. He says he's got a big dog. He's requesting that before the officials enter the property that they call him. I'm going to have him give you his phone number now, and then you can coordinate whenever they're going to go out there, okay?
Sure.
Can you give that to her, sir?
Yes. 734-991-5130.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the way we'll do it. I'm ready for sentencing if you are.
Your Honor, I have no issues with sentencing. If I may execute on behalf of Mr.
Sure.
Farrell briefly. Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, my conversations with the prosecution here, obviously all interested parties are interested in having this property cleaned up. It's my understanding that the recommendation here was to have this taken under 77.1 for a period of 3 months to give Mr. Farrell the opportunity to continue to make improvements on that property. It's my understanding that Mr. Farrell, at the conclusion of this, would like to sell that property and be able to move on from this point. I did explain that to the prosecution. So he is going to be compliant with this probation status, also will be compliant with the city ordinances in order for him to be able to sell this property. The biggest thing here.
How long is it going to take?
To clean the property?
Yes.
It's my understanding a dumpster was delivered to that address here today, or is being delivered to that address here today in order for them to continue to finish.
So if I order him to do it by August 31, is that reasonable?
I would believe it would be reasonable, Your Honor. And the only reason why I say I believe is because he relies on his son to do it over the weekend. His son does work full time. Mr. Farrell is completely disabled. He did serve in the military. He is disabled partially from that. He is legally blind. He doesn't have the ability to do it himself. So everything has to either come from the help of family. It doesn't always happen, or he has to hire it out. Mr. Farrell is on a limited fixed income, so that is part of the issue with paying fines and costs. He doesn't have the ability to generate more income than what he gets on a monthly basis. And what he gets on a monthly basis is very limited. So Your Honor, I'm just asking the court to take that into consideration. I know this matter's been open for a while. I know that sometimes things are harder than it needs to be, but we are asking the court to take that into consideration so that way the property can be cleaned up, it can be sold, Mr. Farrell can make some money from it, and pay his fines and costs as well. He understands that things have to be paid, just doesn't have the ability to pay everything immediately or a large sum of money, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Farrell, anything you would like to say?
No.
All right, I'm going to jump over to the civil infractions. This is 23B 76671. Yeah, I'm not even going to address it. I think he agrees he owes the money, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
You're going to pay $75 per month beginning August 10th until that one's paid in full. And then you're going to pay on 23B 82267 $75 per month after fines and costs paid on 23B 76671. So you're going to pay on 7/1 first, 6/7/1 first. You're going to pay on 6/7 next. And then I'm just going to fine you $100, costs $100, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 60 in probation fees, $385. I'm going to place you on probation for 3 months on this misdemeanor under 771. The property's to be cleaned up and in compliance with township ordinances by August 31 of this year. You're to comply with all township ordinances and permit township officials to enter the property for compliance inspection. So that's pretty simple. Again, you cannot leave the state without consent. You can't violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We're going to give you a review hearing date. You have to report to probation as directed. I'm going to give you a review hearing date. You show up in 3 months. I will give you all the way until the day before the review hearing date. I'm questioning how he's going to pay all that, but he's going to have to figure out something, okay? What's a review hearing date on this in 3 months? Make it as long as you can. Like, do you have October 28th or something like that, Amy?
You've got October 22nd with Brownstown, or you could cross over on the 29th with Judge Husson.
October 29th of 25 at 8:30 will be your review hearing date, okay, sir? I'm going to give you until October 27th to pay all of your fines on that case. So you owe $385. Maybe you can walk him through this. You pay that by October 27th. He has to pay that on the misdemeanor. And then I set up the payment plans of $75 per month on the other. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for appeal purposes. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I just don't know. I'm not going to be able to pay that much money. I don't have that.
Well, I'm going to have to extend probation then. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't have the money on any one of these due dates, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, but I can't discharge you from probation and dismiss the case if you haven't paid your fines. If we need to make it longer, I'll do that.
It's just causing a severe financial hardship, sir.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, is there some way that, I can show that I cannot afford to pay this?
I'll extend the probation, sir. I mean, I went as light as I can go here. I mean, really, the $75 victims' rights and $50 justice assessment, that's mandatory by law. I went as light as I can. I can't go any better than this.
So what is the total on the fines?
You owe $385 on the misdemeanor, and you owe $207 and $213 on the civil infractions respectively.
All right, there's no way that I can meet that in that time frame.
Okay, you want me to extend your probation for a year? I can do that.
I'm struggling right now.
I'll tell you what, I'll make this probation 1 year. We'll make it 1 year, and I'll only charge him probation fees for 3 months. I'll do that. I know.
Your Honor, if he has the ability to pay it off or comes up with the money.
Yes, I'll discharge him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Give me a new date before July of 25, Amy. 6 rather. 26. So I want to be clear about that. I will be glad to discharge you if you can come up with the money before then. I can't do better than this.
All right,
June 24th.
I'm sorry?
June 24th?
June 24th of 26 at 8:30 in the morning. If you said you're going to sell your house, if you're going to sell your house, you should have plenty of money to pay these.
That don't happen overnight though, sir.
I just gave you 10 months. I don't know what to tell you. You just want to argue with me.
No, I will.
Can I let you in on a secret? When they quadruple my salary, maybe, just maybe, I'll argue with people. I do not deserve to be argued with. I've maintained my patience with you. I'm not going to argue with you anymore. Do whatever you got to do, okay? If you need more time on these, you call the court. I'll be happy to go on Zoom with you and give you an extension. Best of luck. Thank you. People against Timothy Sean Walsh, 25B14865 A and B.
The total again? Total price?
Jesus. I don't know what to tell you. I told you 213 and 207 is 420 plus, what did I say? 360? 420 plus 385. You owe $805. Good luck.
Okay. I'll do
Timothy
what I can.
Sean Walsh, 25B14865 A and B. Your name, sir?
Tim Walsh.
Okay, so you're going to plead to allowing unlicensed driver to drive and distracted driving causing an accident with the understanding that the driving on a suspended will be dismissed and improper lane use will be dismissed. True?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the distracted 0 points, the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive is punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge, by the way, you have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On May 29 to 25, were you in control of a 1997 Ford that was being operated on Telegraph
Yes, sir.
in Brownstown? I can't hear you.
Yes.
And you were operating that vehicle and you knew you were suspended or revoked or denied. Is that true?
Correct.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No,
To the
sir.
charge, distracted driving, causing an accident, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept that plea. I'll accept the plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm going to dismiss the improper lane use and the driving on a suspended. Are you ready to be sentenced?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you'd like to tell me? You have a valid license now?
No, sir.
You gotta go get one, okay?
Yeah.
Anything else? You're revoked. Ugh. What are you driving on a revoked for?
It had a docket.
Did you ever talk to a lawyer about trying to get your license back?
Yes, I'm in talks now. It just wasn't enough time from, when you adjourned it from now.
I know, but you've had a drunk driving, your last one was, am I right, 01?
Sounds about right.
Anything else?
No, sir.
100 fines, 125 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. I mean, that's a little light, but I'll do that because you haven't had a issue in 23 or 4 years. 350 or 90 days, 195 on the distracted, 545. You can pay that today?
Yes, sir.
Go down the hall, take care of it, and you're all set. Wish you well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is Timothy Shamus here?
Right here, sir.
Come on up here. 25B82610. This is People Against JTT Jefferson LLC.
Yes, sir.
Your name?
Timothy
What are you
Shamus.
doing? You're ignoring us like this?
No, it was a simple miscommunication between my business partner and I. I have no disrespect towards the court. I hold the court in highest regard.
We've had this scheduled 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was something that my business partner was taking care of. I wasn't really.
Well, you better get a new business partner. Tell them to be a lot more responsible when it comes to us.
The business has been sold since June 2nd was the last day.
Well, you need a lawyer. I can't give you a lawyer. That's the problem. It's an LLC and it's a misdemeanor. I cannot bend the rule on this.
Oh, really?
You're gonna need to get a lawyer
Okay.
quickly,
Like right now? Or?
like in the next week or so.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
All right. So you're Mr. Shamus, right?
Correct.
SHAMMAS?
Correct.
Amy, can you give me the earliest date? I mean, 2 weeks out for arraignment and pretrial?
August 13th.
August 13th. You can get a lawyer by then?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna make an issue of this, but you better have a lawyer show up.
Okay.
August 13th at 9 a.m., okay?
Do I have to be present with the lawyer?
You do,
Okay. Thank you.
okay? And then I'll dismiss your show cause if everybody shows up. Good luck. Heather Ann, go down the hall and get your notice, all right?
All right, thank you.
Heather Ann Drogosh, 25B82690A and B and C. All right, what are we doing? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and, your name?
Heather.
Heather what?
Heather.
We're gonna adjourn this one to August the 13th at 9:15, good, Amy?
Yes.
At 9:15. And they're gonna notify the complainant, you can come back then, okay? Best of luck. Joel Dean Malnowski, 25B1487750. Sir, you've been sitting back there all day. Do you have a case?
Yes,
What's your name?
Legacy, Steve Legacy.
Where's his file? Do you have a lawyer?
No, I'm just supposed to get off of probation today.
Who were you on probation? What city was that?
Brownstown.
Caitlin, do you have Steve Legacy's file? This poor guy's been sitting around here for an hour and a half at least. It sounds like it's just a review hearing. Can you hear me, Caitlin? Go in there and see if she's got it, John. All right, Joel Dean Malnowski, 25B1487750. Your name?
Michael Crawford representing.
How you doing, Mr. Crawford?
Good, good.
Your name?
Joel,
All right, so for purposes of arraignment,
I'd like to stand mute, wait for more reason.
not guilty pleas entered. And now there's going to be a plea from, it's actually a super drunk. Oh, so he's going to plead to operating while intoxicated, right?
He's gonna plead down to the lesser charge of operating intoxicated, correct?
And then the super drunk will be dismissed, true?
True, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, 365 hours community service. Court costs are all 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
This says he's going to apply to sobriety court?
It's,
He's got a prior?
yes,
Ooh, this isn't good. Is that right? You want to get into sobriety court?
Yeah.
You think you got a drinking problem?
Not really, I mean, I drink sporadically with friends.
Well, you had one 2 years ago, and now here you are again, and you got like a 2 or 3 on the breathalyzer or blood draw, right? I only want you in sobriety court if that's what you want to do. Be glad to help. You think you need help, but if you're going to tell me I don't have a problem, maybe you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't believe I have a problem, but I'm not sure what sobriety court is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send you over to talk to them. I'm going to take your plea now. And I'm going to trust that you're going to want to do it. If you're not, I hate to tell you, you might end up in jail, okay?
Well, in that case, I'll just go ahead and do sobriety court, sir.
I don't want, okay. Do you understand the possible penalties that I outlined?
Yes,
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand it?
yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing nor a trial. Do you understand that?
Sir.
excuse me, Your Honor, just to be clear, the client's pleading no contest.
And the reason, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. It didn't,
Lack of recollection.
is that right, sir?
Correct.
You understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea?
Yes.
Nice and loud for me. You got to keep your voice up.
Yes, sir.
All right, so, counsel, you stipulate I can utilize the police report to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated.
Mark that one. And again, the same penalties that I outlined with you. It's just that it's a no contest plea instead of a guilty plea, and you understand that.
Yes, sir.
And you understand you're giving up all the rights on the advice of rights, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. To the charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
No contest, sir?
No contest, I'm sorry.
And you understand that's in effect a guilty plea, correct? Just, I'm not going to ask you questions.
Right.
You understand that?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you again, to the charge operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
No contest.
I've had the report marked people as one, I'm going to review it. Ooh. Right in the beginning here. Hit 3 parked vehicles and rolled your vehicle. Now, I don't want to quarrel with you, sir, and I don't want to talk about this. But if you're running into parked cars and you just had one 2 years ago, I think you're understating the extent to which you have a problem. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. You need sobriety court. It's intensive. It'll change your life. It'll be very, very, very beneficial for you. But you got to embrace the program. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted. To OWI, I'm dismissing the super drunk. I'm gonna make a note. You're gonna get into sobriety court. If you don't, I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you, I'm not doing my job if I don't send you to jail. I'm ordering a screening and assessment. You're going to have to go to the Brownstown Police Department. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you a $2,500 personal bond, but I want you to listen very carefully. And then, assuming sobriety court, you're going to follow the bond conditions that they outlined for you. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify the probation department. Again, you have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to attend AANA at least 4 times a week, and you have to go in person. Do you understand that? Yeah.
Your Honor, could we discuss that a little bit? My client doesn't have a vehicle anymore. He has no support. He's handicapped and he has one arm.
How's he gonna get to sobriety court?
That was another situation we're struggling with. He's in a tough spot right now. He doesn't have a lot of support.
He lives in Brownstown in the middle section. The middle section is not that far from here, is it? Pardon?
No.
Probably a mile, right?
Couple miles.
That much? Maybe, okay. All right, I won't make you go in person. You have to get a SoberLink device by the end of the day.
Well, Your Honor, I also want the court to know that my client understands that he's having some issues with alcohol right now. He is
Cullen,
already
Emily.
taking, he's already enrolled in AA program online, correct?
Correct.
And we were hoping that perhaps that could apply for his AA.
Yeah, I'll do, well, I'm gonna do the Zoom, I'll let him do it by Zoom.
Okay.
The AA, that's how he's doing it, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that 4 times a week. You have to be on a SoberLink device. You have to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day. They're going to explain to you how to do that. You're gonna have to somehow get out to Livonia. Either that or I'm gonna order you in custody until they get a SoberLink device on you, and you don't want me to do that, sir. Because if I do that, honestly, you're gonna be sitting in jail for a couple days. You don't wanna be sitting in the Wayne County Jail. That's no fun.
Well, Your Honor, the client doesn't
And I
have a
am-
car. He doesn't have access to a car.
I can't resolve these problems other than saying, I'd have to set a bond and you're gonna end up sitting in the Wayne County Jail so they can fit you with a SoberLink. Did you get a hold of Emily?
Yes, she should be coming.
Emily, come on in here, will you please? This gentleman is in desperate need of sobriety court.
Okay.
He doesn't have a car anymore.
Okay.
I'm ordering him, whether he gets in sobriety court or not, he doesn't know a lot about it, to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day,
Okay.
which mandates that he drive out to Livonia, right?
It'd be warned, but if he shoots, so
Can you get him one? Can somehow they get us one to give to him?
I have.
Perfect.
we keep
That's
them
what I
for
was hoping.
sobriety for people, yeah.
That's perfect. I want you in sobriety court, Mr. Melnowski. He had one 2 years ago, Emily.
It'll cost him like $100 today.
Emily, he had one 2 years ago and he drove into 3 parked cars and rolled his car. He doesn't know if he's got a problem or not, is what he told me. We're gonna get this gentleman in here. We're gonna change his life. He's gonna stay with us, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you're gonna die. How old are you?
48.
I'm sorry, you do not work, right?
You're correct. I'm permanently disabled.
He's got physical disabilities and mental disabilities he's managing. That's why you might see in a report that they found some Xanax in his blood, but it's Xanax and other related.
Okay, I didn't-
Well, that would be another thing if he wouldn't be able to be in sobriety court if that's a
Right.
restriction.
See, we can't let him in with that. We could,
Usually we give people the opportunity to. speak
I know.
to their
that's
primary-
what you're gonna do. You're gonna speak to your primary care physician. I want you to cover all this with Ms. Tessino. We can't have people in here that are on drugs like Xanax. Your doctor might say it's necessary that you be on that. Your doctor might say, we can give you some other drug that's fits our program. And we might still be able to get you in there, but we can't have people on certain drugs, one of which is Xanax. So what I want you to do is, we're gonna give him a sentence date.
So do you want this, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't, so I don't know, we can give him SoberLink
Right.
maybe not start him on sobriety court bond conditions and give him
Until-
the opportunity to speak to
Correct.
the doctor. Okay. I just-
Correct. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna put you on all these bond conditions, and then we're gonna tell you to go see your doctor. I'm gonna set this out about 5 weeks. You have to go get printed by by 1 o'clock today. Do you understand that as well?
Yes.
Printed and photographed by 1 PM today, July 30. You have to get over to Brownstown. So I don't know how you got here, but however you did,
Do you want him to chemically test it all or just the sober link?
just the sober link right now. I don't think he has got a lot of money.
Okay, no, that's fine, yep.
So give me a sentence date about 5 weeks out, if you would, Amy.
September 10th? At
Yeah.
8:30.
At 8:30, okay? So that's gonna be your sentence date. You're gonna go down the hall, get that. You're gonna go across the hall to probation. When you go to AA online, you have to at least talk every day. You're gonna have to type something saying, or write something saying, this is what was discussed. This is the meeting I attended. This is the ID, the Zoom ID, and this is what was discussed, and you're gonna write down the date. Okay? Do you understand? I can't just have you, I'm not gonna take your word. Yeah, I attended Zoom on such and such a date and such a date, and you're not telling me where and when and anything about what was discussed. Do you understand that?
I understand that, sir.
I didn't say mention names. I'm not asking you to mention names. It's anonymous. I get it.
Right. My big concern is that with my Xanax, I've been stable on it for 28 years, 27 years. And I'm not gonna be able to withdraw from that.
I'm gonna have you do these other bond conditions. We're gonna keep the sentence date in effect. Sir, you're gonna die if you don't do something. I don't know what it is. I mean, you're gonna die. You're telling me you don't even know if you have a drinking problem. You're rolling a car and driving into parked cars, my lord. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm still gonna encourage you to speak to your physician because I don't know how else to put it. You can't. I'll sentence you on that date in September. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Good luck. Mora Diego, Fernando, 655-405-027.
Judge, can I ask real quick who's in custody here? Sir, what's your name? Individual and county, what is your name?
William Easton.
Thank you.
Bench warrant. Good morning, Ms. Villarreal. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter.
I mean, so we get an interpreter, he doesn't show up. I said, okay. I'm gonna set a 5,000, 10% bond, court fines to attempt adjudication, and you're free to go. Thanks. Thanks, you too. Nice to see you as always. Legacy, Stephen Victor Legacy. I gotta get Brownstown in here. Can you come in here, Caitlin? Can you hear me? I need Caitlin in here. She can write this up. There's a review hearing for January 7 of 26. Mr. Legacy, I'm sending you to the prosecutor. She's gonna have
She's
to.
coming in here.
Your name, sir?
Stephen Victor Legacy.
How you doing?
Fine.
Talk to the prosecutor. Caitlin, your name? Ms. Foley Carter? Can you look at this? He's seeking early discharge. It's a 771 case. See if you're willing to dismiss now. Okay, go talk to the prosecutor. I'll wait right here. You've been waiting long. Our mistake. Good luck. Who else? What, did you meet with the prosecutor, sir?
No.
It's for what? Do I have the lawyer here?
I can get him on Zoom.
Who's the lawyer?
Dave.
It shows you that.
Oh, it's pro per.
Yeah.
Did you meet with a lawyer yet today?
No, no, Judge, he just got in. He's scheduled for an arraignment pretrial.
Okay, so whoever our docket lawyer is, have them work on him right now because he's with the county. Huh? Give me that. People against Estep, William Donovan Estep, 2OW82716-3A and B, your name?
William Donovan Estep.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia from November 20 of 20 and retail fraud from November 20 of 20. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No, I'm straight. I'll go and pray for it.
You're charged with retail fraud. On November 20 of 20, it is alleged that you did at 2380 Allen Road in Woodhaven at the Walmart commit the offense of retail fraud. That's one charge. That's 6-3A. On 6-3B, they think you were also in possession of drug paraphernalia. Both of those are misdemeanors. Both are punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, bring in your own, use the subpoena powers in the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
What are you in there for?
For fleeting and eluding.
All right, I don't want you to tell me about the case. I just want to know where you are in the process. Are you awaiting trial?
Yeah. I just got a ring the other day.
At the district court level?
No, at circuit court.
Okay, what's your bond on that case?
It's 280,000, I think.
$280,000?
Yeah, they just mad because I ran.
You got quite a record here. Aren't you getting sick of being in jail and
Yes.
running from the police?
Yeah.
My God. What are those cases out of Allen Park?
Yep.
All right. And Woodhaven is here today or not? Pardon?
They are here.
All right. I'm going to let you talk to the prosecutor and see if you can work something out, okay? I'm entering a not guilty plea on both of these. I'm giving you a $1,000 personal bond. No contact with prosecution. Witnesses, you're not to enter 2380 Allen Road in Woodhaven or any other Walmart. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You can tell the prosecutor what you told me. We'll put him on Zoom with you.
Yep.
In a breakout room, and you can see if you can resolve it. If you can't, and you want a lawyer, tell me then. I'll be glad to give you one. Do you understand that?
I'm okay. I'm okay then.
All right, that's what we'll do. Thank you. People Against Legacy, Stephen Victor Legacy, 24B82428B. Your name?
Stephen Victor Legacy.
All right. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury. Testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask you a couple questions. Since you were in court when I sentenced you, and I sentenced you back on January 15 of this year, have you been arrested?
No, Your Honor.
Any new cases pending?
No.
Any contact with the police for any reason?
No.
Prosecutor's good with this. Prosecutor moves to dismiss. You've been compliant. Case dismissed. I wish you well, sir. Sorry you had to sit here so long.
I'm retired, sir. I got nothing else to do.
Have a good day. Good luck. Thanks. Keep that dog under control, will you please?
I mean, it's kind of, kid put his arm in my door and got bit. It's not like the dog got out.
Okay, good luck.
So.
Antonio Bailey,
Yes, Your Honor.
25F 10960. Your name?
Officer McCardle.
Raise your right hand, solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. You got to sign this complaint, though. You got to sign the complaint. You didn't sign the complaint.
Yes, Your Honor. I just signed it.
Did you send it over?
I haven't faxed it over yet. I'll have it faxed over right now.
All right, go ahead and proceed.
Okay. On 7/26/25 at approximately 02:28 hours, Officers McCardle, Porter, and Gatka were dispatched to 28811 Walnut Creek.
By the way, let me stop you a second. Nobody's in custody on this, right?
Out of custody.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Upon arrival, Officer McCardle spoke with Jeremiah Julius Flowers. Jeremiah stated he got into an argument with his mother, Tracy Natasha Rose, over some hamburger meat. While they were arguing, suspect Antonio Sanchez Bailey stepped in between Jeremiah and his mother and was pushing Jeremiah against the arm of the chair. Jeremiah was antagonizing Antonio, telling him to hit him. Antonio then struck Jeremiah once in the left cheek and once in the left side of his head with a closed fist. Jeremiah said he went into the kitchen and Antonio thought he was going to grab a weapon. Jeremiah stated he knows better than to go back at Antonio, so he left the kitchen and went to his room to call 911. Officer McCardle took pictures of Jeremiah's right cheek and a cut on the inside of his lip. Officer McCardle had Jeremiah fill out a witness statement form. Officer McCardle provided Jeremiah a victim's rights form.
And I'm sorry, the relationship between Jeremiah and Antonio was what?
Living.
I'm sorry?
A living. It was Tracy's boyfriend at the time.
All right.
The mother, Jeremiah's mother.
Go ahead. Anything else?
Yeah, the charges were sent to the city prosecutor Callie for review and they were accepted.
All right. Did you have that faxed over?
Yes.
What number was that faxed to? Do you know?
Sent over the portal. So where? 1 second. 1 second. My sergeant's sending it over the portal right now.
All right. Amy, are you going to dig that out for me? I can't really do anything until I get that signed. Yeah, Amy, do you have that?
Yeah, something just came through. Yep, I got it.
All right.
I'll have somebody run it down.
Thanks. People against William Estep. William Donovan Estep. He's the one.
It looks like he's still in the breakout room with Mr. Fanego.
Okay, he sent in.
All right, I'll try to move him.
This is 20W82716 A and B. Mr. Estep, your name?
William Donovan Estep.
You met with the prosecutor. You're going to plead to retail fraud. He's going to dismiss the drug paraphernalia. True?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you're waiving your right to a trial. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
The right to cross-examine their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. By pleading guilty, you're waiving all those rights, and we will not have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Charge retail fraud. How do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To charge retail fraud, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
On November 20 of 20, were you at Walmart at 2380 Allen Road in Woodhaven at 5:42 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Did you take property there that was offered for sale without paying for it?
Yes, sir.
Was that to the tune of about $160 worth of property?
Yes, sir.
Again, are you on probation or parole?
I'm on parole. I just did 4 years.
Were you on parole back in November of 20?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
He's accepted to retail fraud. Drug paraphernalia is dismissed. How long you been in custody there?
I hear for a month.
Boy, you're not doing too good. You know that?
Yeah.
Anything you want to tell me?
Yeah. I just did 4 years in prison. After this, I'm case here.
100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 425 or 30 days. Credit 30. I'll give you credit for time served in the Wayne County Jail. Good luck. I hope you straighten out your life. I really do. Good luck.
Thank you.
People against Nicholas Edward Gilliland, 25U574138A and B.
Good morning, Judge Dion Vikky on behalf of Mr. Gillis.
Mr. Gilliland, your name?
Good morning, Judge. Nicholas Gillen.
He's going to plead to OWI 1. And, you know, they write these for OWI 2 when they can't under local ordinance.
Right, that was the issue, so.
Did I bring that up before? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to plead to OWI. So essentially, he's pleading guilty as charged, and then they're going to dismiss the failure to display a valid license, right?
Yes, but I think it's OWI first.
Yeah, but there is no OWI 2. They would have to charge under state law. Oh, wait a minute, this is under, but they didn't go and get a complaint and warrant. Wait a
They
second.
want to keep it low. That was the big deal from last time, just determining. Okay.
Wait a minute. What in the world is going on here? This is out of Brownstown. For Brownstown prosecutor, why is he saying that?
Well.
Come on in. Your name? Why was Mr. Fanego standing in for you?
I had to recuse myself, Nick is related.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
So he did me a favor.
I see. Prosecutor Foley Carter recused. I'll make a note of that. I understand.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks. So
Clarify the MES if you needed me to.
the point is that they can't write these for OWI 2 under local ordinance.
Right, and I talked to the road patrol sergeant, and their intention was to keep it local. If they needed us to dismiss so they could reissue as OWI, that's fine. I didn't know if it would be okay only because we're dismissing.
This is fine, but it's just kind of misleading to the defendant when they get an OWI 1 and they think they could have gotten an OWI 2. Do you understand they can't charge you with OWI 2 under local ordinance?
Yes, sir.
That's a 1-year misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So what they're doing is they're writing this wrong. That didn't sound right. They're writing a wrong, so to speak, by pleading it OWI 1, but I want you to understand they can't have written you for OWI 2 to begin with. So really your pleading is charged on the OWI 1 and they're dismissing the no ops. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You fully understand that?
Yes, sir.
And again, are you going to go into sobriety court?
Yes, sir.
It says this it's conditioned on your entry into sobriety court. You're going to do that?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be stuck with me for 2 years, Mr. Gilliland.
Yeah, all right. I
I hope you're really ready.
for a long time.
If you plead guilty to this, again, I'm going to cover this. The possible penalties are up to 5 year all set. 500 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service court costs are all. 6 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand and advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. To the charge, operating while intoxicated, first offense. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle June 13 to 25 at 8:13 p.m. on Fort near Gibraltar in Brownstown.
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
Yes, sir. I had, I think it was about 2 Jack and Cokes after I got off work.
What else?
I'm pretty sure 2 Jack and Cokes.
How big-
I was messed up that.
Hang on a second. How big were the 2 Jack and Cokes?
They were big, like my own Jack and Cokes, man. Like at work, once I got off and then I left.
Okay, listen. How many shots did you have in each one of those drinks of Jack? Not Coke, Jack.
Yeah, so I want to say like 4 or 5.
Okay, so probably about 8 to 10 drinks.
Yeah,
And was your ability to operate that motor vehicle significantly and materially affected due to the consumption of the alcohol?
yes, sir.
Did you go get printed?
That's another issue, Your Honor.
Hang on. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
What was the breathalyzer or blood draw?
22, I'm not sure. I know it was over 22, something like that. 21.9.
Do you stipulate that that was an accurate reading for purposes of the plea of 0.19 or higher, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right now, you're not on probation.
No, sir.
Parole.
No, sir.
Please accept the OWI, and I'm going to dismiss the OWI 2 to the extent that it was valid, and it wasn't, and then I'm going to dismiss the no wops. What happened with the prints?
So he tried to get printed, he was told he couldn't. As of now, I believe he has to be printed by the Wayne County Sheriff. I'm not sure why he can't be
Yeah,
printed by.
I tried going to Trenton, Woodhaven, Brownstown. They all said they couldn't do it, so I called up here. I got asked for them to send another fingerprint order because I never received a physical one until about a week ago, and I called and had to come in and get it again. But then she told me, when I called the first time, the clerk, I should have got her name, but she told me, since of everything that's going on, because I was worried about getting a warrant, since they wouldn't let me do it, I didn't know where to go, everybody was just sending me in a circle. I went up to Westland, because the woman at the, the clerk told me to go to Westland, so I went to Westland, they told me they couldn't do it. So they sent me to Wayne County off Russell.
Caitlin, can you come in here, please?
Did you go to Dickerson?
They told me, now they told me that, since I didn't get live scanned and fingerprinted when I got booked.
I hate to get you in the middle, but you can help me with this. I know you can. Your name again? I know you're recusing. Can Brownstown print this, gentleman?
They can only because their live scan is in the booking room. I know Flat Rock, their room is outside of the booking room, so they might be able to. I know Amy and I were trying to figure out where they could go.
Would you talk to Amy? And I need him printed. You're gonna go through your screening and assessment. We're gonna give you a sentence date down the road, about 5 weeks, and I hope that you're gonna take this serious and you're gonna get into sobriety court.
Yes,
I think I offered this to you before, didn't I?
Yeah, I wasn't serious, man.
Well, okay, but you gotta be now.
Yes, sir.
Give me a date 5 weeks out. Tell them sobriety court. Go ahead. Amy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. September 10th
Okay.
at 9 a.m., 8:30 a.m.
September 10th at 8:30 a.m. So maybe you can work on this, figure out, I need him printed for sure.
Wait, Judge, did he say that that Wayne County told him a place he can go? Can he go to Dickerson?
They told me to go to Dickerson because they have a live scanner and,
Well, did you go to Dickerson?
they just told me that today, because I had to go see the sergeant.
Okay.
At the Russell location.
All right, well, we're gonna give you your new date, and we're gonna give you the old order for prints, and you can go from there, okay?
Yes, sir.
You been going to AA?
Yeah, I have all my signatures.
He went yesterday.
I just got my.
Good. We'll see you here. Go over there. Tell them about sobriety court, Sean. Thank you. Good luck. Thanks. Tyler James Mexica, 23R51304425B 148704AB.
Good morning, Judge. Deanna Petit on behalf of Ms. Mr. Mexica, state your name for the board.
Tyler James.
Let's handle the 513044 case out of Rockwood. Does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, Judge, I believe that Rockwood case is gonna be adjourned since.
Yeah, because I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'll somehow, some way figure out a way to give you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without consent. You can't violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give you the date. I'm just gonna send him down for you to give it to him, Amy. On this other charge, concealed weapon, he's going to have that case dismissed once he pleads to possession of a controlled substance. True?
Yes, Judge.
If you do-
7411.
Yes. If you do that and he stands mute and waives formal reading on both of those, true?
Yes, Judge.
All right. If you plead to possession of a controlled substance under 7411, I'll defer the proceeding. I'll place you on probation. I'll set terms and conditions. If you're compliant at the end of the specified period, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. You're subject to a 90-day jail term, fines $500, costs are all. Do you understand that?
I do.
And if you plead guilty, you're giving up all the rights on the advice of rights, and we won't have a trial. Do you understand that?
I do.
To the charge possession of a controlled substance, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On July 11 of 25, were you on Telegraph near Joyce in Brownstown?
Yes,
Were
Your
you in
Honor.
possession of a controlled substance?
Yes, Your
You had
Honor.
multiple ones, right? Cocaine, Adderall, and Xanax?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your
Were
Honor.
they on your person?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to accept your plea, find it to be an accurate plea, made voluntarily and understandingly. I'm going to give you a $1,000 personal bond. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No contact with prosecution witnesses. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Do you got that?
Yes.
AANA 3 times a week. AANA 3 times a week. I want you to go in person. We're going to give you a form. John, AA form, you need to start going immediately. We'll see you back here for sentencing. Again, that's on the marijuana charge, or the controlled substance charge rather, and the concealed weapon charge is dismissed. I'm going to give you a sentence date on that file.
August, sorry.
Go ahead.
August 13th at 8:45.
August, I'm ordering a screening. August 13th at 8:45 will be your sentence date. You're going to go down the hall. You're going to get your notice on that case. They're also going to give you a notice on the Rockwood case. Don't confuse the two. Then you go down to probation. You're going to fill out a questionnaire and you'll be interviewed. They'll prepare a report and recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Yeah, lastly, Judge, he's in a right now through the guidance center
Through the guidance center?
in Southgate. Yes.
You're going to NA at the guidance center, or are you going to treatment?
I do like a outpatient treatment
Yeah,
already, and I go to meetings.
How many meetings?
I do a bi-weekly one.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'll make it a combination of AA, NA, combination of AA, NA, and or treatment. You have to go through 2-3 times a week. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so, yeah, he's going to treatment there, not AA. So I don't care if you go into treatment once a week, you still need to go to AA then twice a week and vice versa. You understand
I
that?
understand, Your Honor.
So go down the hall, get your notices, go over to probation, fill out a questionnaire. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Barnier. Brianna, Ray, Barnier, 25B148694. A and B.
Dion Patillo on behalf of Miss, is it Barnier? Barnier, state your full name. Brianna Ray Barnier.
All right, so she's gonna stand mute, wait formal reading on both charges, right?
Yes, Judge, before we start this one, it appeared to be a conflict because I also represented the co-defendant that was just sentenced, Ms. Goff. So I did have that conversation with Ms. Barnier. She waives the conflict. I don't think that there's anything adverse since Ms. Goff has already been sentenced.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Ms. Barnier?
Yes.
So you understand if the fraudulent scheme, that case will be dismissed if, in fact, you plead guilty to contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that will be taken under the Homes Youthful Trainee Act. And if you're compliant with that, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And for purposes of arraignment on both, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, Judge.
When you plead to contributing to the delinquency of a minor, I'll take it under HIDA. I'll set terms. And if you're compliant, again, at the end of the specified period, the case will be dismissed. This is punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge contributing to the delinquency of a minor, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On May the 12th of 25, whoa, were you at 27232 Crawford Road in Brownstown?
Yeah, I believe so.
What did you do to contribute to the delinquency of a minor?
I bought carts, leading to selling to a minor.
Did you intend, when you purchased those carts, was it your intent to sell them to someone who was underage that could not have them?
Yes.
And you did then in fact do that?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it, $500 personal bond. I'll take it under HIDA. I'm going to dismiss the fraudulent scheme. Refer you for a pre-sentence report, okay? Pre-sentence report, we'll do a sentence date. That will be on August the 13th, Amy,
Yep, we could do that day.
at 8:45, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So that is dismissed. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Kayla Ann Felton. 25B82383. Let's see, A, B, and C. And then let me see, 82383, A, B, and C. And then I also have 25B82688, A, B, and C.
Dion, but do you only have Ms. Felton, state your full name for the board.
Carolyn Felton.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, what are these? They're all being dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so she voluntarily submitted the dog to be euthanized?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, motion to prosecutor, those three cases are dismissed. Am I supposed to take action on these other ones, or is she going to?
I believe the offer was for everything to be dismissed as long as she signed over the animal.
The dog's already been euthanized, right?
Yes, Judge. Because I believe 3 of them were before Judge Heston.
She wrote the same case numbers on here. Caitlin, can you come out here, please? Can you just clarify this for me, please? The case is in front of Judge Hess, and it looks like you're dismissing as well, right? So, but you got the same case numbers, it looks like, on all of these. So it's 25, can you hand her that? 25B 826, 25B 826, A, B, and C. And ma'am, those cases are dismissed as well then, okay? You're all set. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who's Jay Nolan? Oh, I see. This is Jay Nolan.
He's in county, I think, Judge. They didn't bring him. I just.
Right, Jake Quayle, Orion Nolan, 25B148261. Yeah, we'll have to reset case. Defendant not put in front of camera. How you doing, Mr. Gay?
Good, how are you, Judge?
Good. Are we done?
Ms. Patillo has one more, and we got a couple no shows.
Ms. Patillo, you ready
Yeah,
for
I
the
got
other one?
more.
Are you done?
It just, well, after I talk to him.
Okay,
You don't?
And
good.
then that's it.
Perfect.
That's it, just one more.
No show, Judge.
People against Bailey, Leanne Dow, 25B148814A and B. On the A file, we're gonna go ahead and issue a show cause. That's the first miss. And on the B file, default judgment will enter. People against Raymonte Ronald Young, 25B148921A and B. On the A file, we're gonna go ahead and issue a show cause. On the B file, I'm entering a judgment. Default. Okay.